men doesn't keep record of, oh, I don't buy you hair, I've done this, I would assume that most men wouldn't, because the ones I know don't. But these kind of things makes it very difficult to ask and to also accept.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode on the Difficult Conversation segment on the Highs and Lows podcast. And as you all know, what we do in this segment, we talk about all those difficult conversations.
Is it even difficult conversations? Sometimes very funny conversations. Because I was thinking about it this morning. Are these conversations like the difficult ones or
No,
like the
they're
weird
actually-
ones?
They are difficult because most times people don't feel comfortable talking about those
Well,
things.
I don't think we've entered those kind of difficult conversations that could probably even lead us into some form of trouble. But we are coming there anyway.
we'll
But these
get
ones
there.
are like, the surface ones that we try
yeah.
to maybe skip or talk about it, but in more like avoiding a little bit of conflict. Like the topic we are talking about today.
Yeah.
So
Like
most of
today's
the time
topic.
people would like to just skip over it and not, look at what's happening.
Especially women. Women don't feel comfortable having those kind of conversations.
I think most of our conversations sometimes people like to skip it because it involves maybe women. So let's just let it go or have the conversation, but in a more diplomatic way, so that you don't offend somebody or something like that.
We'll get
me
there.
today, I might be having it in a diplomatic way because have to be.
Me, I'll be direct actually.
Anyway, let's carry on then.
Yeah, so today's conversation, we'll be talking about why majority of men don't like getting help from women.
Okay.
And we would agree that this is something that every man can relate to, and every woman can agree. Women are always like, men don't like speaking, men don't like talking, men have so much pride. You get, our ego is over the roof. But at the same time, these women never focus on why is it that these men don't like asking for help from women. So I think women need to actually listen to this, because it's men talking now. So you can hear from us, at least our own opinions, and you can go through the comments to see why some other persons don't.
Saying, it's another thing to agree with you. But I think when you look at it, there's a few ways you can, like perspectives that you can look at it from. There is this saying that you don't go and discuss malaria with mosquito. You get that the mosquito causes malaria.
Yes, now.
Yeah. But in some cases, men might not go and start asking, a woman. Maybe it might be your sister, it might be your wife, it could be your girlfriend or your fiance. Because sometimes even the problem that you're in, now she follow up with you for the problem. In some cases, right? But that's like on the lighter side, you get. But for majority of men, it's more of the social hierarchy, the way the world is designed, right? Men are, designed to be providers, right? So when a man loses his ability to provide, he's kind of even looking up to maybe other men that maybe he can go to ask for help, people that he perceives to be able to help him out in whatever he's going through. He doesn't, necessarily look down, right? I'm not saying women are below, but
just to interject. So the conversation has like two sides of it. One is more of like why men don't like asking for help from women, and also why men don't like getting help from
I think it's
women.
I think it's
No,
the same
it's
thing.
not the same.
Okay,
one
to
you're
ask,
asking,
okay, and
the
then
other like maybe
to-
you didn't even ask,
even
but a
if
lady
it's
is
offered.
offering, okay, let me help,
Okay.
and man's like, no, don't worry,
Okay.
don't worry.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's start with asking. Let's start with asking. Is because when you look at it, the man wouldn't want to or doesn't perceive that this help might actually come from this lady or
Okay.
this person. That's another thing too. Might not. I don't think she has the capacity to help me. Right. That's
Okay.
one. Two is another thing that women do unknowingly, where there's this rule that we have: you don't kick a man when he's down,
Okay.
right? But like I say, most women, I just use the word most women, doesn't know measure. You feel just playfully use pillow whip a girl, she go whip you back with a Oraimo cord. To her,
Very true.
it's,
No,
it's
very
on
true.
the same level of
Yeah.
but it's not. Guy, now see this stretch, this long mark within my back. I say, I'm sorry now, but you hit me with pillow. It's not the same thing. Now, when it comes to asking for help, a man can actually maybe have tried it before and you asked for help. Maybe you might not get the help, or maybe you got it. But when things are not going well with you and the person, they call upon that thing. You know, you that the other day I borrowed you money. You didn't even pay back when you're supposed to pay back. It took you 6 months to pay back.
Yeah.
But you were in it with him. You knew all the circumstances, all the things that happened that maybe made him not to be able to pay in the time he promised, right? So you calling that thing, men, we are built with ego, right? Next time, even if saying, he no will come to you, even if you're offering now off, he wouldn't want to take it because he knows that maybe in a few weeks or in a few days, you're going to call up. If you guys have issues, you're going, or maybe let's say you gave him help and he's now in, you guys are now having issues. And maybe the time for, let's say, money, you borrowed him money, or it's not your time to pay back, but you guys are having issues, right?
Okay.
Now you're saying, do self and pay me down my money. Let me even know what, let me use that and do something better. It's not even the time that he asked you, you guys agreed for him to pay back. Now you're calling upon that thing that you, the favor you gave him. Or you know that women too also know how to keep record in terms of outlining things that they've done for you or they've had to go through with you. When you start outlining those things, men doesn't keep record of, I don't buy you hair, I've done this. I would assume that most men wouldn't because the ones I know don't. But these kind of things makes it very difficult to ask and to also accept. Women look at it like, it's a pride thing. You open up, it's not belittling if a man gets help from you. No, we are not looking at it like that. We ask for help even from people that are not even our age mates.
Yes.
Right? Or even receive help from people that, I used to be this person's senior in secondary school, or I used to even help out this person, or this person is not even my mate in terms of career or whatever.
Yeah.
But when the push comes to shove, you ask for help, you accept help, you even go and get advice, right? But this person doesn't call it out for you.
Yes.
Men don't necessarily say, when you're down, I don't do this thing for you, I don't do this, do pay me back. No, but women tend to kind of, they're emotional.
No, so I would say, based on something you said, that men don't call those things out. Sometimes men do. Mm-hmm. Women provoke men. You get to call, because women are very good at manipulation sometimes. So they provoke the man to start listing those things. You get, but that's not the talking point. But for me now, I would say, let me start with why men don't like asking women for help. So first, women love to help. Women love to come through. They love to feel like I'm the one that have saved you now. They like to be useful. They like to be useful. Yes, women love that a lot. But I think there is something that women do unknowingly. I think it's just a default settings. So when a man now starts asking for help from a woman, next thing, first from the side of the men would not necessarily want to, because they see themselves as, we should be the one helping you out. We should be looking up to us. We should be coming through for you. You get all those kind of things. But if men can do that 90% of the time, the other 10% that they can't, that the woman should step in and fill up the gap and all. Why men don't like leveraging on that is women unknowingly will take advantage of that and start either belittling or looking at the man less.
Yeah, that's
they'll start looking at him like he's not capable. Now, in relationship dynamics, sometimes it can make, in most cases, it will make the woman less interested. You get, because she will start weighing, because for you to ask for help, you have to open up certain things.
Yeah, like
if it's a financial crisis, you have to open up certain things. Now, which has to do with some form of vulnerability.
You have to be vulnerable.
Now, when the woman starts sensing that, now, depending on what you're opening up, indirectly, she starts pulling out.
And one thing that kills a man faster is comparison.
Yes. Indirectly, the lady starts pulling out. She might come through, no doubt for the guy, but she might gradually start pulling out. The level of attraction might not be respect.
Yeah.
You get loyalty.
And a man senses it
not.
too.
Yes,
He
the man will
senses
sense it. It might not be as it used to be before.
I don't also forget.
You see sometimes where maybe a guy is owing a girl, and suddenly the way she dey talk to him, it don't change.
Yeah.
She's now sounding
The
more
kind of errands and
rude.
requests she makes.
You understand?
Yes.
Now, these are things that women do unknowingly. Now, it's because of these things. That is why men don't even like getting help. Even when maybe a man is just gisting
When
or
it's-
saying
yeah,
something, and
when
the
it's
lady's
being
offering,
offered, yeah.
and the lady is like, oh, let me help you with it. And the man will be like, don't worry, because there is something he's trying to avoid. He does not want to give you that room to now start talking to him anyhow. Before you even start talking about listing stuffs, before you even get to them, because before you start talking of list, maybe you guys had an argument or something.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but before it even gets to that, the man will be looking at it like, this girl now, she might mean well,
Yeah.
but she won't know when her nature,
Emotions.
you get, will just step in and she'll start doing all those things. Later, she might say she's sorry and all of those things. It's the same reason why men don't like opening up on certain stuffs
Yeah, true.
to women.
True.
Then lastly, if a woman does something for you 30 years ago, even if it's only one thing,
Oh, yeah.
compared to 100 you've done for her in this life,
It's
she would keep reminding you
Of course.
forever.
of course.
You get, now that is also something that you don't see men doing things like that.
It's a normal thing for a man to
get.
do it. So why would he be keeping scores and be counting? So like I said in the beginning, we are built to help, to build, to kind of control and make sure that there is provision and all that stuff. So it's natural to us. So if I'm providing for you and I've been doing that, whether it's for my wife or it's for my siblings or for the community,
Yeah.
I wouldn't rub it on their faces because it seems like this is your responsibility, right? It's something that you've been told, and this thing right from when you were probably in secondary school. You already know it,
Yeah.
so you can. But then when somebody that it was not their role by design comes into it and is able to kind of perform, right? They would carry it on their head. They want everybody to know, to see that not be my role, be this, but I came in and I delivered.
Yeah.
It's a normal thing. So for men, the thing now is, should we encourage men to look beyond these kind of traits or these things of women and still go out and ask for help even when you're drowning? Because
I will not encourage men
Yeah.
to do that. Instead, it should be the women that should be encouraged, because we see this happen even when relationships go wrong or marriages go wrong. There's one thing that women are fond of doing. They over exaggerate whatever it is that they were doing. You understand? By default, they over exaggerate. Now,
Yeah.
most times when you now sit these ladies down, you decide to indulge them
in a conversation.
Oh, you said you did a lot for your ex-husband or for your ex-boyfriend or something, or for that your friend. What were the things you did for him?
Outlining.
You get, when you now like, let's talk. What were the things you did for that man or that guy? And you find out that they cannot even necessarily list the things. They were just speaking based off emotions. Can you quantify the things you did? Okay, what were the things he did for you? They will list lots of things. Okay, why are you overreacting? What are the things? So that is also why I think women need to like hear this. Like, not just, it's not necessarily the men, because it's the women that are making the men unable to ask them for those things.
Yeah.
There are a few ladies that are not like that, no doubt, a few ladies, but most ladies, default. If a lady, let's say you're building a restaurant, you've spent over 18 million to set up and furnish that your restaurant, and that lady helped you one day to transfer 140K to a staff you wanted to pay, what you will hear is, if not for her, that your restaurant for no stand.
Of course, now.
That's what she'll keep saying. She'll say, if not for her, that your restaurant. Now, it's not even as if maybe you guys are dating or anything. Sometimes maybe just like a friend. you get no sexual relationship or whatever, she will say that. Even when you guys are dating in a relationship, she will still say that. Even when she's like your wife, she will still say that. But there are so many things that women have done. Sometimes they want to purchase a phone. It's a man that completes the money for them. They'll say it clearly that they are short. You get, it's the man that will complete sometimes school fees, anything. The man would not go and be telling them, oh, I'm the one that gave you money to complete for this phone. No, the only time the man might bring that up is when they provoke him. You get, when they say, you've never done anything for me in this life. You know how women can be. Man can now point like, but I did this, I did that.
So we agree now that this thing is like it's nature. So,
Yes.
So for women, it's more like you have to pay attention, right? Just like men, we have like traits that are not really fantastic for building relationship. That when we talk about it, we are not aware of it for us to be able to manage it properly to be in a
Yeah.
relationship. Women have these traits. It's a natural thing to over exaggerate, get overly emotional, point out things when you're not supposed to point it out, at least not in this
Not
moment.
then, yes, not in that moment.
Right,
Yeah.
not in this moment. It can be later when things are more beautiful in a joking way. You can say it to him, and the man can laugh. "Ah, yeah, that's true. You sent me 140K where I paid that staff. Thank God, or less I will lose that my manager and a very good manager." You get, not when he's down, not when you guys are in a heated argument and you're pointing this thing out. This thing only goes to make men to shut down and lock up. You see women say, my boyfriend or my husband or my fiancé is not open to me. There's a reason why he's not open to you.
The funny thing is, most times the women, they are not even interested in him being open. They're interested in knowing his vulnerabilities so that they can take advantage of it. That's even the craziest
Well,
part.
the thing is, if you meet a lady like that, then that's generally not a good person.
Obviously, but that's how most
No,
ladies
that's
are.
generally not a good person. But I've seen women complain about he's not open to me, he does not tell me things. But then he's someone that you guys chat, you guys play, but there are some things that you need him to be open about to you. He's not coming forth. Maybe he's having some challenges, and you know that something is wrong, but he doesn't want to tell you. There's a reason there, right? That maybe you guys have had encounters before. You've made certain statements to him. Sometimes women can say, it's not as if he has asked me for anything before and I did it for him and maybe used it against him. It might not be you per se, right? Also, it might be you, but maybe something you said. For example, we can be having a chat now and I tell you, this guy fucked me up. I send him a pool and go beat him. Next time, you might not want to do business with me. Not because me and you, we've done a failed business, but because of what
The
I've
reaction,
said before. So now you're kind of safeguarding yourself from having that experience with me, at least just to maintain my relationship as is, right?
Yeah.
So it's also with women. When a woman talks anyhow, as if words does not have consequences or does not have value, the man is listening to you. You've said certain things, and now he knows that he cannot confide. I've seen men say, bro, I no go tell her. If you like, if I like, make this thing scatter.
Yeah,
I no go tell this girl.
But me, what me I would say is, before we round up, what I would say is this. My own opinion, which I believe it's what majority of women do. Majority of women, they are not necessarily interested in whatever it is that man is going through because they care and they want to come up with solutions or because they want to help him out. No. Majority of women, they want to know the vulnerabilities so that they can evaluate their options and their position in that person's life. Now, this is why, now what I'm saying is this is why most times the data is out there based on multiple people's experience. When men open up to women, their vulnerabilities, challenges, and all of those stuff, it's met with another level of disrespect or she walking out of the door, and rarely with solutions or comfort. You get, so I'm speaking based on that data. You get, so most times, most women, they are not really interested. Oh, I want to know what he's going through, his vulnerabilities, so that they will help you or so that they will assist you. It's so that they can reevaluate their options. Oh, he has lost his job. There are two other guys disturbing me.
But in a case of marriage,
what do I do?
that now becomes very deadly, because if you're doing
Yeah,
that
but
to your
that's
husband,
that's the reality of life. That's what we've been seeing. Now, these are the things that makes it difficult. Why men don't like to open up. Men don't like to ask for help. Men don't even like to even get help from the ladies. Like, that's my own submission, though.
Well, it's all right, but the way you sound like, say, you don't go through a lot for women.
I don't go through it. See, I don't go through a lot.
It's all right. Anyway.
I don't go through a lot for women hard, though.
But anyway, it's just like it's not an attack on women. It's just to let women know that we want to open up. We want to build with you guys. We want to be free with you guys, but these are the challenges. And if you can be able, as I'm talking to ladies generally, it's not all of them that will take it, but the few that would want to take it. If your man opens up to you and you come through, resist the urge. We know too, there are terrible men that when women come through for you, you try to now take advantage
Those
of
ones
the lady, because we come in all shades, right? But as a lady, resist the urge to rub these things on his face. Resist the urge to kick him when he's low. Resist the urge to show him that I get bad mouth. You tell him that in an argument and he's angry, you too are angry, and you feel that I tell him something to whip now. This is how men totally shut down and lock up. You and him might be having sex, so hanging out, eating food, but he might be dying on the inside with problems
he has mentally checked out.
Never tell you about. So that's it from me.
All right, guys. So see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to hit the like button, share, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Want to hear your own opinion. What do you think? The ladies, before you start dragging us, leave comments. Let's know what you think. All right, guys. See you in the next episode. Bye.
Yeah.